Manchester City are closing in on a deal for Bruno Fernandes from Sporting Lisbon. The Portuguese star, who has been in ridiculous form this season, has been identified as the creative midfielder to reinforce Pep Guardiola's squad, per Manchester Evening News. Fernandes has scored 16 goals and recorded 12 assists in Liga NoS this season, and he has spent most of the games playing as a deeper central midfielder. City see him as the ideal man to replace Ilkay Gundogan, who is unlikely to sign a new contract at the Etihad. David Silva's contract is also up at the end of next season, making a midfield signing this summer essential. It is unspecified how much Fernandes would cost, but it would likely be way over £60 million to bring him in from Portugal. Current City star and international colleague Bernardo Silva was recently full of praise for the sporting man. Bruno Fernandes is a great player, Silva said. He has made a fantastic season with many goals, many assists that are not normal for a player of his position. He has the spearhead numbers, and we will see what happens at the end of the season. He is a player who can play in other championships. Men also report that City are looking into the signing of João Felix from Sporting's rivals Benfica. The 19-year-old has become a sought-after commodity after his hat-trick against Eintracht Frankfurt in the Europa League. Felix has scored 16 goals in his 30 appearances this season and has quickly become Benfica's key man up front. If City beat rivals Manchester United to the signing of Portugal's latest wonder kid, their midfield and forward line could have a very Iberian feel come 2019/20. But you do wonder what will happen to Gabriel Jesus if another bright young striker is brought to the club this summer. The men understands Fernandes, 24, has been identified as a creative reinforcement amid Ilkay Gundogan's possible departure this summer. City playmaker David Silva's contract ends next year, and Fernandes has been identified as an attack-minded option to offset the Spaniard's eventual departure. Felix, 19, has scored 16 in 30 appearances during a breakthrough season with Benfica, and City are keen on the youngster. Although the Portuguese pair have been linked with a move to Manchester United, it is believed any interest has been sensationalized in certain sections. Last year, United bought Alexis Sanchez and Fred after City considered signing both players. Only by the time the deals had been concluded, City had ended their pursuits. City playmaker Bernardo Silva this week lauded national teammate Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes is a great player, Silva said. He has made a fantastic season with many goals, many assists that are not normal for a player of his position. He has the spearhead numbers, and we will see what happens at the end of the season. City are intent on making a midfield summer signing, having missed out on Ajax youngster Frenkie de Jong, who agreed to join Barcelona in a £65 $3 million deal in January. De Jong will move to the Spanish champions in the summer. Guardiola's only addition last summer was the £60 million Riyad Mahrez, who has underwhelmed in recent months. The men reported earlier this week City have decided not to sign a left-back in the close season, despite Benjamin Mendy's fitness and form issues. United scouts are regulars at Benfica and a number of their players have been linked with United over the years, but Victor Lindelof is the only player to have switched from the Lisbon club to Old Trafford. United monitored Javi Garcia, Ezequiel Garay, Nico Gayton, Renato Sanchez and Ederson at various stages, but senior club sources became irritated by the baseless links with Gayton specifically.